Good afternoon, guys. Okay, so my name is Dominica. I'm the CEO and founder of CARES. Joining me is Deborah. CARES stands for Children Advocacy Resource and Educational Services. It is an organization established by foster youth for foster youth in Colorado. We are here today to take in consideration a sibling bill of rights. Let us take a moment to envision ourselves as ordinary individuals engaged in a conversation. I want you to think back to your childhood and think of the relationships you've had with your siblings and the bond that you shared. Remember the quirky discussions you've had about your family, the birthdays and holidays you'd spend together, the joyful moments, or even on the time you took on a protective role. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the sense of that you would do anything for them? Now, while we are immersed in these positive emotions, I ask that you picture waking up one day calling out for your sibling as if you were playing a game of hide and seek, only that your sibling is nowhere to be found. Now you're left to navigate life, questioning what went wrong. This scenario reflects the reality faced by many within the United States foster care system. Removing children from their homes is a traumatic experience itself. They are further traumatized when they are separated from their siblings. This pattern has persisted within the child welfare system for over many years. One must consider whether we are allowing oppression to hinder our ability to see the damage that happens with the United States sibling system. Parts of the United States has effectively transformed Child Protective Services into a business that profits off from the heartbreaks of children, while ensuring all their bills are paid on time.
That just means they voted.
These young people are separated under the guise of justice in the pursuit of a safe environment. However, what they sometimes merely receive is a safe house and not a true home. A home is a place where one feels secured, loved, and a sense of belonging. Unfortunately, these young people often long to be with their families, surrounded by those who care for them. I stand before you today not only as a representative of the foster youth nationwide, but also someone who has experienced the pain of being separated from a sibling. The last time I saw my brother, I assured him I would see him next week. 15 years later, that day has yet to come. Sorry, I lost my track. I must share that this is easier for me to bring forth in Colorado. However, as I stand, it is much harder because I'm sitting in the same exact state with my little brother who wants nothing to do with me. And that's because the system took away our bond. I can't begin to tell you how hard this journey has been for me and how angry I am that years later I find myself fighting for sibling connection.
CARES teaches the power of youth voice, empowering us with the knowledge that we have a choice. We crafted and proposed House Bill 19-1288. And the Sibling Bill of Rights, which received unanimously approval in both the House and Senate. We poured our souls into this legislation. We stayed disheartened as we are fighting for some people are not following this law or advising youth of their rights. Yet again, we are being let down by the system who has failed us in many ways. When you were imagining yourselves being ripped apart from your siblings, I want you to imagine your children being ripped apart from their siblings. Would you stand silent as the justice unfolds? We hold the power to enact change once more, to ensure the rights of siblings are protected and honored. We plead with each and every one of you to stand with us to recognize the importance of the Sibling Bill of Rights and to uphold the bond that should never be broken.